Welcome back to another video here on my channel. In today's video, I will be doing back to school nails. So it is the beginning of September, fall is around the corner, school is starting for those people usually in like elementary, middle school, high school. Colleges have already been back, and some people who are in primary school have already started as well. But in my area, school starts in September, right after the Labor Day holiday. I thought it would be a little bit, kind of fun to just like talk about school, or I talk about my experience in school. In this video, usually my videos have a lot of research in them, so they're scripted, like my zodiac videos or my birthstone videos. Those are typically scripted because there's a lot of research and I don't want to mess something up. But I'm just gonna kind of just talk, and I want to play this video back, and some stuff might get edited out. I have no idea. I just know that I want to talk about school and my experience with school. So I have an undergraduate degree in English. My minor was political science. My school, when I first got to college, you can be like an English major, right? You were either English or English education. But then after my first year, they started this thing where you had to pick a track. So you had to be English education, English language studies, English pre-law, English and creative writing, or English and literature. And I was English and language studies. So I was in a lot of classes with a lot of international students. A lot of international students, they go to college, and a lot of them go for English majors, and then they go back home and they teach. And I think that's really cool. So I was always in classes. Once I got into classes that were more major focused, I was in a lot of classes with a lot of international students, and it was really fun because I was able to teach them things and they were able to teach me things, and I thought that was really cool. My political science minor, I have no idea why I picked that. I picked the political science minor in like my third year, like at the end of my third year, and my advisor was like, girl, you're not going to graduate in the 4 years if you pick this minor, because now you have to fulfill all of the requirements for the credits to have this minor. And I was like, watch me. And I did all of those classes. Yes, I had a jam-packed schedule, but I did it. And for me, school is very easy. You go to class, you listen, you take notes, you study, you pass the test. School has always been easy for me. I've never found it hard. I do know that some people can find it hard, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so let's take it back a little bit. Okay, so for me, middle school, like elementary school, middle school, high school, they were okay. College was also okay. I didn't particularly like, I want to say, middle school and elementary school. Probably I started to, and I'm not gonna say I didn't like school, I didn't like learning. No, I like learning. I like the education aspect of school. I don't like the social aspect. I actually don't like the social aspect of life because I'm not a social person. So I'm not somebody that's going to have these like large friend groups and things like that. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because the less people you know, then the less people that know your business. Okay. And even with the friends that I did have, I never really told them much of my business anyway, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, I would have to say I stopped liking the social aspect of school around like 4th grade. And for me, 4th grade was when, I first got like my monthly cycle, and it seemed like everything like changed then. Everybody started to just get a little older, and it's only 4th grade. And everybody's bodies are changing and things like that, and people just become different, and that's all right, I guess. But I don't know. I never really had an issue with making friends. I've always had friends, but I'm not the kind of person that needs friends or needs people to talk to. I know people always say you need somebody to talk to, but I don't really need that. I don't think so. Maybe I need to go to therapy and work that out. I don't know. But So that was okay. Middle school, whatever. High school, I had a group of friends, and our relationship, like, we were friends after graduation. Then I went away to college. Some of them went away to college. Some of them stayed home. And when I didn't really speak to them like those 4 years I was in college. But when I came home, started hanging out with them again. And I don't know, our friendships just kind of it just kind of fizzled out. You just kind of stop talking, stop texting, stop hanging out. And eventually you don't text, you don't call, you don't nothing. And you just you just live your life, whatever. The only reason why, so as far as college goes, I'm jumping around a lot because this video is only 10 minutes, so I have, to say what I got to say. But the only reason why I didn't continue further in college is because of the social aspect. So I went to undergrad, I got my undergraduate degree, and I did not go to graduate school or anything like that because I hated the social aspect of school. I went to school in the same state that I live in. So I'm from Pennsylvania, and I went to school in the same state. So I went to a state school. So I wasn't that far from home. I was 6 hours maybe by Greyhound, 4 hours by car, if you speed a little bit. But yeah, and I don't know. It was just I was away from my friends and I was away from family and stuff like that. And that's fine and dandy, I guess. But I just didn't, I don't know. I was I don't want to have to deal with having to make friends again. Because the friends that I did make when I was in college, they dropped out. They didn't even finish. I think one of them finished. She finished. All the friends that I had, they were all in a grade above me. And I think one of them, she maybe finished the year after me, which I thought she finished and graduated. But then she friend requested me on Instagram, which I no longer have an Instagram, but when I did, she friend requested me, and I saw that she graduated, but she graduated a year after me. So she just didn't tell me. She didn't tell me that she didn't finish, that she didn't have enough credits. She just kind of put on her front she graduated, but she didn't. And I mean, there's no judgment. I don't care how long it takes you to finish, as long as you finish, right? But yeah, I just hated the social aspect. And like I said, I hate the social aspect of life. I don't want to have to make friends, and I'm okay with not having friends. It is what it is. And I'm not looking for friendships. I'm not looking to make long lasting friendships with anybody, to be honest. I don't know, but how do you guys feel about just being social? Or did you go to college? Did you have a great experience? With college, you tend to have to be more social because there's more than just education. Sometimes when you're in middle school, high school, you go to school, you go home, you might hang out with somebody on the weekend. But with college, you're there. If you live on campus in the dorm rooms, you're there. So you really need to be social because unless you're just going to go to class and go back to your dorm and just be alone, and that's it. And I know a lot of people probably don't want that. So you want to hang out with people and all that stuff. I don't know. But y'all let me know in the comments below. Are you good socially, or do you make friends easily? This video was just everywhere and rambly, but I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, this back to school nail set and my ramblings. I might not have made a lot of sense, but I hope you was picking up what I was putting down. So I'll see you, or you'll see me in the next video. Bye guys, and stay in school, kids.